Recording in progress.
Second.
Recording in progress.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another weekly family meeting. So I guess a lot of people are yet to join, but let's get started. So today, another beautiful Thursday. We just wrapped up our 42nd batch of the 2-week Superstar Intensive. Many of them are completing their films. So tomorrow we have the grand finale. So very excited about that. Today, what I wanted to do in this 2-week intensive before we get into a breakout room or start discussing with everyone is, I want to hear from those people who are trying to learn filmmaking or do something with respect to filmmaking on your own. What are the challenges you're facing with respect to making cinema or trying to find the right team, or if you try to learn filmmaking on your own, what are the challenges you're facing? What is stopping you from taking action to the next level? So if you share what are the challenges you're going through, we can discuss about that today. Because of course, the community people, they get into the community and we work with them and we personally mentor them. We have a lot of systems created. But the rest of the family, there are people who have joined in the past, made one film, but then they became inactive, or there are people who attended the basic level workshops and after that they are still waiting to move to the next level. So I want to hear from you guys what's happening with respect to film. So if you have any questions, if you have any challenges, type me in the chat box. You can unmute and share. We will discuss about it. So who wants to share? If you have any questions, just type me in the chat box. I'll unmute you. You can share what are the challenges you are going through. Anyone? So these meetings, see, we are doing this every Thursday, not just to give you information, but we want to help our family in some way. To be very honest, we are now making a feature film with our community, but to arrive at this position, we have done a lot of different things, lot of different kinds of workshops, different formats of workshops, and in every step, we have helped a lot of filmmakers make their films, and in the process, we have grown. So every new problem, when we discuss, we will have some new ideas which we can discuss about. So if you have any challenges, please let me know. Okay, Deepakala says me. Yeah, Deepakala, please go ahead, unmute yourself and let me know what is the challenge you're facing with respect to pursuing filmmaking. What is your personal challenge? Please share.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead. Hi, Deepakala.
Yeah,
How are you?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Tell me.
Yeah, I'm from Anantapur.
Okay.
Okay.
Just sit somewhere. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Basically, I am in Malayali girl, Andhra Malayali. I know Telugu and Malayalam and other languages also. So, past, can I speak in other languages? You may know, sir.
Try. Okay, let's hear it from you. You want to speak in Telugu, is it?
Telugu or Malayalam, sir? Telugu.
Okay. Telugu, I understand. You can tell me in Telugu.
ఓకే సార్. ఆయన బెంగళూరులో ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి మీకు తెలుగు బాగా వచ్చు అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఓకే సార్. అంటే నేను యాక్చువల్గా మీ కోర్సుకి నేను పాస్ట్ ఆగస్టులో నేను మనీ పే చేసి మీ క్లాస్ విన్నాను. అప్పుడు ఏంటంటే నాకు మూవీ పైన చాలా పిచ్చి ఉండేది. చెయ్యాలి లైక్ పుష్ప వచ్చిన తర్వాత పుష్ప 2 నేను చేస్తా. జైలర్ మూవీ చూసా. జైలర్ 2 నేను చేస్తా. మాస్టర్ చూసా. మాస్టర్ 2 నేను చేస్తా. అలా అనేసి నేను సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఇలా పెట్టానన్నమాట. జైలర్ 2 మూవీ గురించి కొద్దిగా స్క్రిప్ట్ రాసి మీకు ఎవరికన్నా కావాలంటే నన్ను కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వండి అని. బట్ నో వన్ హెల్ప్ మీ. వై? బికాస్ నాకు ఏమంటారు, మనము ఒక గోల్ చూసినప్పుడు ఆ గోల్కి వెళ్ళే దారి సరిగా లేదు. నా సరౌండింగ్స్ కానీ అయితే అర్థమవుతుంది అనుకుంటున్నాను. అంటే పాజిటివ్నెస్ లేదనమాట. పాజిటివ్ నెగిటివ్ రెండు కలగలిసి ఉన్నాయి. ఆ టైంలో నేను ఏది చూడలేకపోయానమాట. దాని తర్వాత నేను డిప్రెషన్లోకి వెళ్ళాను. నేను సూసైడ్ చేసుకోవాలనుకున్నాను. సూసైడ్ కూడా చేసుకున్నాను. చేసుకున్న తర్వాత మరి బయటకొచ్చా. గాడ్ గ్రేస్. మై పేరెంట్స్ దానివల్ల బయటకొచ్చేసాను. వచ్చిన తర్వాత మీకు మీది మరీ ఎందుకో ఫ్రీ ఇది పడ్డది. అయితే అప్పుడు చూసాననమాట. ఏంటి సరే ఒక అటెంప్ట్ చేద్దాం. ఫ్రీ వెబినార్ కదా! పోయేదేముంది? టైం నేర్చుకుంటాం ఏదో ఒకటి అని అటెండ్ అయ్యాను. అటెండ్ అయిన తర్వాత మరి మీరు చెప్పారు గురు పౌర్ణమి రోజు మనకు క్లాస్ ఉంటది. సో, అందరూ అటెండ్ కావాలి అని. ఐ యామ్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ యువర్ క్లాస్. బట్ అంటే నాకు లింక్ దొరకట్లేదు మీది జాయిన్ అవుదామంటే. ఐ ఫెల్ట్ సో సాడ్ ఇన్ దట్ డే. అయితే నాకు అనిపించింది అదేదో ఆన్లైన్‌లో ఇది చేయాలి, అక్కడ చేయాలి, అది చూడండి, ఇది అంటే నాకు విసుగొచ్చేసి సరే ఓకే. వద్దు అనుకోని నా పని నేను చేసుకుంటూ ఉన్నాను. దాని తర్వాత నేను మెడిటేషన్ క్లాసెస్‌కెళ్తున్నాను ఇప్పుడు. సో, వెన్ ఐ వెంట్ టు మెడిటేషన్ క్లాసెస్ దాని తర్వాత మీరు నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ మనం మేడంది అటెండ్ అయ్యాం. హీలింగ్ క్లాస్. ఆ హీలింగ్ క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఆ రోజు ఏదో క్లాస్ చెప్తారు అనుకున్నాను. కానీ హీలింగ్ సెక్షన్. ఏంటిది ఏదో నేర్చుకుందామని వస్తే హీలింగ్ సెక్షన్ చెప్తున్నారు అనుకున్నా. అర్థం కాలేదు. సరే అటెండ్ అవుదాం. ఆ వీక్ అయిపోయింది. మరీ నెక్స్ట్ వీక్‌కి వచ్చాను. అప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పారు మీరు ఒక మూవీ తీయాలంటే సమ్ కాంతారా మూవీ అవి ఇవి మీరు కొద్దిమందివి చెప్పారు సెర్చ్ చేయమని. సో, నేను సెర్చ్ చేశాననమాట. వాళ్ళ డీటెయిల్స్ అన్నీ చూసినప్పుడు నాకనిపిచ్చింది అరే! ఏదో ఉంది. నాలో గూడా టాలెంట్ ఉంది అని జెప్పేసి నాకు పాటలు పాడడం అంటే చాలా ఇష్టమనమాట.
So,
స్టార్
okay.
మేకర్.
Deepkala, like, what is your profession? What do you do professionally?
సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ యామ్ అకౌంటెంట్.
Okay.
ఇన్ ఏ స్కూల్‌గా
How
అకౌంటెంట్‌గా
long have
చేసేదాన్ని.
you, how
నో
long
ఐ
have you,
హావ్ 10 ఇయర్స్ ఎక్స్‌పీరియన్స్ ఇన్ ఫీల్డ్ సార్. అంటే
okay.
మూవీ ఫీల్డ్ కాదు. ఇది వర్కింగ్.
What
ఆ!
is your degree with respect to accounting? You have a degree with respect to accounting?
యాహ్! ఐ హావ్ డన్ డీబీఏ సార్. డిప్లొమా ఇన్ బిజినెస్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్.
Awesome. So, like, how many years did you study to become accountant?
8 ఇయర్స్.
8 years.
యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ యామ్ బీఎస్సీ కంప్యూటర్స్. బట్ ఫర్ మై హెల్త్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ వల్ల నేను ఆహ్, ఆ కోర్స్ అనేది డిగ్రీ అనేది లేదు నాకు. ఓన్లీ జస్ట్ ఒక ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ చదివాను. తర్వాత డిప్రెషన్‌లోకెళ్ళిపోయాను. దాని
Uh,
తర్వాత
The simple point I wanted to convey here was, if you like had not studied that 8 years course in accountant, and suddenly someone gives you a CA job or accountant job, will you be able to do it?
యాహ్! సార్. యాక్చువల్‌గా నా గోల్ అంటే సీఏ చేయాలని ఉండేదనమాట. బట్ నాకెందుకో మరి అంటే చేశాను. అకౌంటెంట్‌గా చేశాను. నేను అకౌంటెంట్‌గా చేస్తున్నప్పుడు నేనేమనుకున్నానంటే, నేను అకౌంటెంట్ కాదు. నాకు ఏం నాలెడ్జ్ కావాలి? ఒక సీఏకున్న నాలెడ్జ్ కావాలి.
Adi kaado. See,
లైక్
first thing is, if you want to learn filmmaking, if you
హ్మ్.
want to become a filmmaker, you are talking about writing Pushpa 2, Jailer 2 and all. But the thing is, for that, you have to first start learning filmmaking. You have to start doing cinema. So,
యెస్.
our community, I'm unfortunately we have this national level community. So basic English మీకు స్ట్రాంగ్ ఉంటే మీకు అర్థం కావచ్చు. ఎవ్రీ టైం మీరు ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ లో వచ్చేటప్పుడు పూరా మనం ఏం చెప్తున్నామో ఇఫ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ ఇట్, you will be able to get so much more. Maybe that is the problem. Language issue is the problem. But the thing is, I want you to start from the very basics. Like, don't even think of Pushpa 2 or Jailer 2 unless you make a 2-minute film. That is the mantra we
సో
follow in.
మెనీ సో మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ సజెస్టెడ్ మీ సార్ దట్ ఓన్లీ. వై దీపకళ యూ ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ జైలర్ 2, మాస్టర్ 2. యూ
No, no.
క్రియేట్ ఇన్ యువర్ ఓన్ నేమ్.
Creating a vision is completely okay. I actually encourage people to do that. but please start with the very basics. You start participating in small level workshops. Maybe there is some Telugu course or something in Telugu that can help you. But my suggestion would be start small, and from very small 30-second or the 2-minute film, start your journey. Then one day Pushpa 2 will happen. So thank you, Deepa, for sharing this. So one thing for everyone I want you to understand is it's okay to have bigger dreams, but I want you to start from the smallest step, guys, because like she was talking about being depressed, being suicidal and all. So the reason for even bringing healing into the equation is because cinema industry is a industry which once you get into also can get very frustrating. A lot of things won't happen the way you want because there are so many people involved here. There are so many things that are out of our control. So the most important thing is our mindset, how we keep ourselves all the time, how we conduct ourselves all the time. Guys, please don't share anything. Just a sec. Let me stop. Yeah. So first, that's why if you look at all our workshops, we handle the mindset first and then get into technical because of the same reason. So for whatever problem Deepakala suggested, I would suggest start with the most basic thing, make a decent 2-minute film, and then let's talk business. Then let's talk about any kind of higher goals. So our first agenda in the community is to make you capable of making a decent 2-minute film. So I even start break it down even smaller. We make a 30-second short film in the best way possible. We taking control of the entire thing and doing. From there we go step by step. So please don't try to jump the gun directly. I'll make a feature film. That will definitely lead to depression. How many of you agree, guys? If you have goals, but if you don't know how to break down the break that goal into small pieces and start with the smallest component, it will automatically lead to a depressing situation. Type A if you agree, guys. So it's very important that we break down our goals into as small as possible milestones, and from there we take it forward. We don't directly jump into bigger things, and when it fails, we don't become depressed. Then you will get depressed every single day. So that's not how you approach cinema. Deepakala, please take this as a suggestion. Don't it's completely okay to have big dreams, but you have to start small. That's how we have built this entire system. So maybe English is a problem for you. So start with something that you are comfortable with. There are so many Telugu YouTube channels that talk about cinema. Listen to them and just focus on making a good 30-second short film. Do it, and from there you can take it forward. I hope this is clear. So any other questions, anyone, any not our Cine Superstar Club members, I want others to like let us know if you have any questions. So anyone else, any other question? Music has no language. No, music has no language, cinema has no language. That is completely true, but learning has language. You need a support of a language to learn. So please make use of it. Awesome. There are many people who started with zero basics in cinema, but today they have actually gone on to start making short films. They have released short films in the community. So whoever has not checked it out yet, go and check out the Cine Superstars Club community. Previously, we used to make participants release on our YouTube channel, but now Cine Superstars Club community, they have their own YouTube channels. They release their films. So today I want to actually bring in one more participant who has successfully completed her film. So very soon it will be releasing. We are almost, the first cut is ready. So Geet, I hope you are ready. Yeah, Geet, please unmute yourself and go ahead. So how was the experience of making the film? So the Cine Superstars Club community, we will actually discuss about the like film, postmortem, all those things we will do. But here I want you to only share about how is the feeling of taking this journey step by step, and what is your current feeling now that you have like done the first cut of your film. It's a, yeah, I'm telling you, it's like a very a great milestone in every feature, like filmmaker's life. Maybe in future, whatever you do, it doesn't matter. But right now you have crossed the important threshold. So how does it feel? Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Well, how I feel, right now, after the first cut, when I sent you yesterday, Vihan, it felt like the same feeling I got when I had delivered my son, the first baby when I had delivered. So it was like delivering a baby for me. I mean, I went through the same journey, the same pain, the same nervousness, anxiety, all that was there, excitement. It was a mixed feeling of everything. Though I have always been in a creative field, in a performing arts thing. I am a dancer, a trained classical dancer from my childhood, from the age of 4, and I have been doing stage performances quite a lot. But this was very, very different for me. And after I have been a part of also 4 other films, worked with the other Cine Superstar members. But that was just a role, a particular role. But here it was all in all me and only me. It was my movie. It was exactly like, I am carrying the baby in my tummy and I delivered it. It is exactly like that after yesterday when I slept peacefully yesterday after I gave the first cut. I know I have to go with a lot of fine tuning. That is different now. You will be there with me, and I'm very sure about that. The only thing is that I was feeling, I know how it is going to come. What is a lot of ambiguity I had, lot of ambiguity I had. So I was yesterday night also. I couldn't sleep. Vihan has not told anything. Vihan has not told anything. How is it feeling? How then I shared it in my team also. So nobody. I think maybe it was too late for me to share it with them. They were all busy and or maybe slept off. So yeah, in the morning I woke up. The first thing I saw is, do I have Vihan's message over there, or do I have my team members' message over there? Yeah, but I'm feeling very relieved, and yeah, the whole community and our family is there to support me, and just wishing that all goes well and it really comes out.
So, those of you who don't know, has been with us for almost, I think, more than 6 months now. Six
Yeah,
months.
December 23, I joined, 3rd December.
Such a long journey, and in spite of being part of so many films, when you become the leader, when you take up the responsibility on yourself, that's when you actually feel what filmmaking is all about, what direction is all about. So and it's so crucial to take it as easy as possible, because that feeling can get too overwhelming if you don't actually do it the right way.
Yeah.
Majority of the people, they come and go in cinema because they approach it in a very improper way, or very distorted ways they choose. And because of their choices, because of the way they try to make things, they end up getting disappointed or depressed or lose hope, and they move forward. But the most important thing I have always held on to is, take it simple, take it one step at a time, so that that confidence starts coming in you, and then from there you can step on to bigger and bigger avenues. And it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort. Can you talk a bit about how was the effort journey for making it to the level of making your own short film? Like, what all happened in your journey till now? It's not just film. Of course, you have worked in so many other films. You have learned so many different things. And for those of you who don't know, Geet is also an Instagram influencer. She has more than 5,000 followers. So an Instagram influencer is basically a content creator already. But when it comes to filmmaking, it's not about you alone. It's about a big team of people coming.
Yeah.
Story. So for that, you have to prepare yourself. So how was the preparation journey for you, Gil?
A lot of preparation went in over there, and but I should say that yes, you were always there beside me, my team. I should again and again keep thanking the whole team for that tremendous cooperation that they had. I made them stay in my house for 2 days. I held them back. The previous week I also did the rehearsals. So it was almost like 3 days, 4 days. They were all involved in that. And all that enthusiasm, not a single moment also they felt that, oh God, why are we wasting our time or what? So that feeling they did not give me. Rather, they were more enthusiastic than me that it is my movie. Even Suresh, I should mention, though he was going through a lot in his personal life, but he did, ensure that he came to Bangalore and he attended my shoot on Sunday, and he went back with whatever knowledge he had, he gave all those inputs. That is, yes, of course, there. But the first time when you made the conclave, and when it came, as I never expected that it would be action genre for me. I thought maybe a comedy genre or some kind of a romantic genre would come to me. I was prepared for that, but this action I was like, absolutely not prepared, because I'm not a big fan of action movies otherwise. So then I thought, oh my God, Vihan has given me a big challenge now. This part I have not done. If you would have told me to dance, I would have done it instantly.
The universe gave you the step for you.
Yes, yes. So then I wrote a script which I really wanted to always write. And I thought that I will put in action in that. But then what action I was thinking of, like I told you, one slap also can be an action. So that was not sufficient. I understood that, nobody is going to be interested. Somebody is just slapping. What is this action? I mean, it won't be justified. Then you gave me that idea that, I have to give some kind of very thrilling, scenes where actual action is required. So I put in that. And then, yes, the whole team was there to help me in bringing out. Actually, we choreographed the action. Actually, I should say.
Want to learn acting, want to learn. I want you to emphasize or talk about that part where every day when we catch up and discuss, how has that discussion helped you in this process? How has your experience of working with other filmmakers, learning all the basic aspects helped you to reach this milestone? Because see, today you can take a mobile phone and go and try shooting something on your own. But that step-by-step approach, how did it actually help you when you were directing your film? Because for people who
It was only because of that A to Z modules that I went through. That was a big learning, because even though you become engineers or doctors or whatever profession you choose in your life, you need to go through that ABCD. That basic education has to be there. So this was a basic education which I know I took it, and I'm glad that I took it. And that A to Z modules which I went through, and I read that, and I did a lot of activities you made us do. You were a taskmaster. You sat behind us and you said, no, you have to complete it. You have to do this. I was facing in between a lot of problem with editing. I was not that very good at editing, though I made Instagram reels, but Instagram reels are very different editing process than what the movie is. That I realized in the process when I was doing that. It gave me a lot of insight when, see, otherwise we all see movies. We just enjoy the story, we enjoy the actors, we enjoy the sceneries, and we just analyze the surface level part, and we leave it. But now when I see movies, I see it in a very, very different aspect. I see the back end work of it. Like today morning when we were discussing about Maharaja, I also saw that Maharaja movie. I was actually thinking how they would have shot this scene where he cuts the head, and how is that shown on the screen? How is that action sequence created? How these people bring out that natural feeling or natural emotions on the screen, and it looks as if they are living that character. So now I look at it in a very technical aspect, and all these technical aspects I actually, for the first time I saw is in Loga's movie. When Loga's movie was first shot, I was very, very new to the community. I was just 2 months old, and I went and I was just a part of an audience. I was not actually doing anything. I was just making videos of Loga. I didn't know nothing. Then I saw actually how they were shooting the frame angles that have to be taken, the lighting part that has to be taken, even what comes in the frame, the art direction. So many aspects go into movie making. One frame, it takes so much of efforts just behind one frame. So that frame wise, frame by frame, frame by frame, frame by frame, the whole movie actually takes tremendous effort. I mean, A to Z. It is actually like A to Z. The editing, lighting, art direction, costume, makeup, everything is involved. Acting, coming out with the right emotions on the screen. Many a times we are not. I am basically a stage performer. So I have never faced camera before in front of me. So when camera comes in front of me, initially when I started Instagram Reels, I was very paranoid. I said, oh, I don't have audience. What am I supposed to do? So because I'm used to having live audience in front of me. So when I started then, imagining that people are sitting in front of me. So that creativity and that imagination, making an illusion in your own head is very important that, people are looking at me. You have to be self-obsessed. That also I learned for acting. Like I see that self-obsession in our Dr. Makka, which is really needed for good acting skills. Uh, yes, these are all many things which I learned, and that all helped me. All those 4 films which I've been a part of, and also the AC3, the adult cinema 3, that was a huge learning for me. Um, I should not say the great part. I should say the effort part, the actual hard work that goes into it. Small pinpoint to. I have seen you running around for small wigs and that and light and this and all. I mean, single-handed you did lot many things. I have witnessed the whole thing. It was very boring, very stressful, very tired, full. I mean, the whole day, night, again, next day we did. But then when the actual result comes out on the screen, then you think that all these efforts is.
How boring was your shoot?
Actually, my shoot was not boring.
You are driving the vehicle, that's when the journey gets interesting. When you are part of that's why I always tell people, you can't become an actor, you can't become a filmmaker by just going on a set and sitting and watching. Of course, that is also a lot informative. You can learn a lot from it. But when you actually take control of something, when you become part of something, that's when you actually learn. So, but the most important point you said was like the amount of learning that you had from the basic modules and then all this experience, you, in spite of all those things, when you are the director, the kind of tension you feel or the overwhelmment you feel or the challenges you feel, that can't be replicated anywhere else. You can dream
Absolutely not. Yeah, you go through different emotions. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you start self-doubting yourself that I don't know, I will not be able to do. I mean, I went through all this. I mean, I am not able to express all that, but I should be telling this. That self-doubt also came that maybe I won't be that successful. Maybe I'll be a failure. Maybe nobody will see my movie. Maybe I'm not good enough. So all these things happen. Then I used to talk to Mekla. I used to talk to my daughter. I used to talk to Shri Devi. I used to talk to Payal to just get that inspiration. Hey, nahi yaar, sab theek ho jayega. Chodo na. I mean, they was just to make my feel very light. We will all do together. No, so that one word from Mekla or Payal or Shri, Shri's enthusiasm basically. The actress who has actually acted, tremendous enthusiasm she has.
my point, what I wanted to share was, just imagine making a feature film without having this understanding. Imagine the amount of overwhelmment or the depression or the emotions you will feel without understanding cinema. You take up a big project.
You can't do it, Vihan. You just can't do it. In spite of, it's not about interest or passion. Many people have passion and interest to do it, but they don't know the exact guidance or the exact pathway to go through. And that pathway which you have provided to us, and you have been a stepping stone in every stage of me personally. When until now, until I mean almost more than 6 months now, learning everything from the scratch, then actually making my movie, and the dream come true. Like you can see behind, this is the main clapboard which I used. And just to motivate everybody, I just thought that why should not I use a clapboard so that it brings out the feeling of a movie making. So when the moment Sridevi and Mekla saw this clapboard, then they all like screamed, "Oh my God, the movie is actually happening!" So that gave a motivation, though it was a materialistic thing, but still that motivation was there for everybody. So I also, from my part, whatever my best, I could keep them engaged. I could, then all that value they value added, whatever they did, I tried my level best. Now just let's see how the release happens.
The biggest takeaway I would say from this meeting is the very like it's a very logical point when you look at it. Please don't start bigger because many people are failing today in cinema, hating cinema, or feeling depressed and disappointed when they look at cinema because they are trying to take upon themselves something that is very inhuman to actually do. Like 1 in a million might get lucky to somehow sail through such a difficult experience, but cinema is difficult. Making, see, thanks to technology, thanks to the enormous growth we have had in technology, we can actually make a cinema today using the right camera, using the right people. If you have enough money, you can make a cinema. But making a good cinema is as hard as it was to make a cinema a couple of decades back. A couple of decades back, making a cinema itself was a very big struggle. Today, making a good cinema is equally difficult. So to make a good cinema, you have to go through the learning process. So the takeaway we can summarize this discussion. The takeaway should be start small, start learning the building blocks of what a cinema is made up of. Learn how to tell a story in maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then get into making Pushpa 2 or Jailer 2, get into big league. That happens gradually. Last week I was speaking about Rishabh Shetty. He also has spent almost 20 years to reach the position where he can actually make a Kantara. So we can't do it in day one. So take it small. That would be the most simple and easy to understand suggestion. That's why we have a 3-hour workshop and then a 2-week intensive and then different levels. Why? Because it's easier. It's easier. Making a film or becoming a superstar might be the biggest goal you have in your life, but we have to break it down as small as possible and start from there. So I think we can leave this meeting with that message.
I also want to share one more thing. When I first joined the Cine Superstars community, and I was very skeptical that whether I have done the right thing or not. I mean, why am I even doing this? I mean, what am I going to achieve, or where is my journey going? Nothing like that. So when I started, I shared it with some of my colleagues, my school colleagues, and my friends that I have started, filmmaking course I'm taking and all that. So initially they laughed at me, they mocked at me. And they said, ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಂಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಇವಾಗ ಈ ವಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ, you are earning, why all this headache you want to take here, live your life peacefully. So I said, to live my life peacefully only I'm taking this. So for me, peace is only when I do something creative. I am a creative person all through my life. And if I don't do anything creative, that is where the biggest setback will happen for me. And so I've done that. So they never understood what that was. And now when they see their, the Instagram reels and all that, I'm one marta ite. I mean, they just think that you will mara kelsa like that. But now when I said that my shoot is going on, I had taken a leave one day for the shoot and all that. So the same person, one of the person who had actually mocked at me, then she came to me, you had put a casting call, right? Was that for your movie? I said, yes, that was for my movie only. So she said, I was actually thinking to give the audition. I also have that very slight thing inside me that to act. So I said, why didn't you give me the audition? You thought that I will laugh at you? I said, no, I'm not going to laugh at you. We both together will laugh rather if you would have given the audition. So this was an experience which happened for me. So I thought that we just have to stick to what we are passionate and our intuition. We should not just give way for these people to, break you down or to make you feel low.
That's why this community helps really, because there are a lot of people who can discourage you initially, but the same people, once you succeed, they will come and they will be very happy for you. They will genuinely...
She even inquired about your course. How much is the price? What is that? What will be? So I gave her all the information. I said, whenever you are ready, let me know. I will introduce you to, I will give you the number. And that also I told her, yeah, I always wanted to do, but I never expressed. I really very inspired by you that you bindas, you tell everything to everybody. I said, because I don't find I'm doing anything wrong. Rather, I'm happy. And after 6 months, when I finished the course, and I'm almost done with my movie now for the release, no matter whatever the result, it may not be a success, it may be a failure or whatever it is, but I'm happy that I did that effort, and the whole community was with me.
No success or failure in this journey. This is just the beginning. Whenever you come to me, I'll say the same thing. This is just the beginning. Because for people who think this is the end, the journey can end anywhere. But if you think this is the beginning, even at 70, you can make a comeback and you can build a legacy, leave behind a legacy. So it's about the attitude, guys. So
Even my husband was very, you know, she's gone mad, you know, in this age, you know, he was thinking that only. The other day when I just showed him my making videos, he told me that I will give you money. I put my name as a producer. I'm like, absolutely not. You invest the money in my movie, but I'm not going to put your producer because you never encouraged me.
No, that's the way of life. That's why you need a community of like-minded people to be with you till you make it big. Once you make it big, the world will change completely 180 degrees. And there also you need right people to be with you. That's why we are trying to bring this community together so that we have the right people with us all the time, because it's very easy to get distracted in this journey. So having the right people, having multiple people giving us suggestions always helps. So I'm happy that you have come to this point. But like I told you, this is just the beginning. One short film is not going to take us anywhere. We have a long way to go. And I'm super excited that we are going to work together and carry forward this journey. So for all the people who ask where to start, how to start with the basics, guys. Start with as simple step as possible. You can start with a 3-hour workshop, and from there, let's take it step by step. Even if you are starting on your own, the mantra would be start small, start simple. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. I think we are at 9 p.m. So thank you, Geet, for sharing all those.
Thank you so
Thank you. Sorry, all those amazing nuggets. So let's wrap it up. Let's catch up again next week. So actually, I just almost completing our 2-week superstar intensive, and last time because of Guru Purnima, I did one thing. I announced that 2-week intensive is free for our old participants, and I am super excited because a lot of people very diligently participated, and some of them have even applied for joining the Cine Superstars Club. So the next batch also will keep it open for all the old participants. If you want to restart your journey, it's never too late. Just get in touch with us. You can join the 2-week intensive for free and get started. And 3-hour workshop, this time it's happening on a Saturday. So whoever missed it in the past, try to join it. Start small, and from there we will take it bigger and bigger and bigger. And one day you might make a Pushpa 2, you might make a Jailer. You never know. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Let's catch up again in the next family meeting next Thursday. Please set your alarms 8:15 without any reminder. Please make yourself free and try to join. We'll catch up next week again, guys. This is Vihan signing off. Thank you.